Stitchers!
Hi, I'm Keisha.
And I'm Laura, and welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 68. Today is Sunday, July 25th, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship and rambles and lots of shenanigans. And oh boy, have we missed you guys.
Yes. And wow, it's been a month since we filmed a Flosstube, and I remembered to do the intro the right way without any practice or checking with Keisha.
It was wonderful.
That's like,
we are a well-oiled machine here at number 68.
That's when you're like, yes, I got that. So it's the little things that excite us about all of this. So I know we've had a few new subscribers lately. So welcome to our video. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you'll like what you see and come back. So I keep saying so. That's evidently my word of the episode.
Well, it's because you know you have lots of sewing to do.
There you go. And if you are coming back, thank you so much for coming back and joining us. We love your comments. We love all of the fun stuff that we get from you guys, just all of the feedback and everything. And it's been a busy month.
Right. We've done a couple of Stitch with Us. If you missed the last one, we had a special guest. Spoiler alert, it was Michelle Bendy, and she's lovely.
Yes.
She talked all about how much she loves her husband. Get a room, Michelle and Wade.
And we're hoping that we will be able to do a few more like that from time to time, just as something fun and extra to add in. So
you never know what we're going to be doing over here, really.
Yes. Whenever we have a wild hair idea, we just do it and make everything work.
Right.
So I have a little bit of a life update. I had a birthday since we filmed last, and
happy belated birthday.
Yes, thank you. And we have hosted 2 cross stitch retreats. We hosted Frogwarts. It started on July 8th with a warm-up event on July 7th. And then the next week we started our Black Needle Society Night Garden retreat. And I stitched so much during the first retreat that I got to find out that I have a calcium deposit right here at the base of my thumb. And because I stitched so much, I made the whole thing swell, and I had to wear a brace, and I couldn't stitch right-handed, couldn't do anything with it. So I very doggedly, determinedly decided I was learning to stitch with my left hand. And Katie Landis ordered me a lap stand, and I have managed to get through with that and have made some progress. So, and I have another lap stand on the way that'll be a little more stable. The one I got is okay. And in fact, it'll even hold perforated paper, which is exciting for me.
Nice, yeah.
With the fun everyday stuff that we're doing, I have unstitched perforated paper attached to the piece that I'm stitching on.
Oh,
and
nice.
So I've been doing that. Okay, how about you, life update?
Well, James had a birthday, so that was exciting. I've got a big 1-year-old now, and he is trying his best to gain the confidence to walk. I'm convinced that he can do it. So he'll go and he'll stand by himself without holding on to anything, and then take the smallest step and just fall forward onto, like if he's trying to go for.
Oh, no, Mom, I can't do that yet.
Yeah. Never mind. But he has learned some more words. So we had no, and we had mom and dad. Oh, mama and dada. But now we've got go. We've got something that sounds like uh-oh. So, and he started to get really good about pointing at things. And if there's a whole bunch of things around, you can pick up one thing and he'll shake his head like, no, that's not what I wanted. So he's getting very good about that. Also, the room that I'm in now, our guest room, has become James's fun room. We had a whole bunch of like knick-knack sort of things on our bookshelf in here, and like things that would be safe for him to see and that weren't like precious enough that we were worried about them getting broken. And so we just kind of took all of those things down, and he sits on the bed and he plays with all of them. They're his little treasures. Also, the chair that I'm sitting in, he's found out that it moves. So he'll ask to be put in the chair, and then I'll kind of spin him around a few times. But I found out. So, you know, you go to a playground and you look at the merry-go-round. There's the kid who is sitting down, holding on for dear life because they don't want to fly off of it, but they're going to participate. That was me. And then there's the kid who stands up while it's moving and goes to the center and holds on in the middle and just has the best time. That's probably going to be my boy, because he'll sit down, and then while I'm spinning him, and I'm spinning it very slowly, but he'll turn around and stand up with his hands on the back of the chair.
Oh,
I'm like, oh no. I've got a daredevil boy.
fun.
But
it's probably Katie Landis's fault because, you know, she threw him up and down and, you know, played with him.
You know, I'm just going to blame anything weird about my boy on Katie Landis, because when you watch a boy in his formative months.
That's it. Yes. Oh, okay. So that's a little life update from us. Are you ready for some stitching?
Yes.
I'm so excited because we are to finishes, and Keisha, you take it away.
So I have 4.
Because you are amazing.
Oh, thanks. We decided that with Fun Every Day from SamSarah, I've been working on January. We decided that we were going to count each one of these as a finish, because each one of these is, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember now. Of course, I don't remember it whenever I need to know it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But they're, I think there's like 74 by 34. I'll look real
They're
quick.
almost 3,000 stitches, right?
Yeah,
isn't that what you told me?
Let me look just real quick, because I have it here, how many stitches are in each one. So in each one there is 2,812. So we decided that that was enough to count it as a finish.
Yes, they're solid. I mean,
yes,
they're full coverage pieces. So
all that to say, I finished a piece.
It's so cute with the bubbles.
Yeah, I really like this one. This was the one that my grandma said, you should do that one first because it's going to be the most boring one to do. And it wasn't that boring. Sorry, I'm a little washed out. My light in here is awful today.
It's overcast today.
Yeah. So anyway, there's that one. So 1 down, 47 to go.
So that's number 9.
Yes. And then during our Stitch With Us with Michelle, I worked really hard to finish a Star Wars piece. So this is R2-D2 from Spot Color. And this was all a kit. Everything I used is the kit, including the hoop. And I finished it. So now I have to pick something new for our Stitch With Us videos.
Woohoo!
So that one was really fun.
We'll see next week what you come up with.
Yeah. Who knows? Okay. And then the next one, I actually started this one last week on Saturday during the Night Garden retreat. And I finished it yesterday. So it took me a week to do. This is Moonstruck Manor from Mill Hill.
So just quick.
Yeah, it's just one of the little Mill Hills, but I think they're super fun. So I did that one.
Oh, how pretty.
I really like it. There are quite a few beads in there, as you can see. And I really like this treasure. You can't tell on, well, you can a little bit. It almost looks like the pumpkin lights up.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little face on it. Oh, there you go. You can see it. So that was good. And then last night, I thought I had finished this, and then I looked at it and I was like, I didn't do the back stitching that needs to be done. So I stayed up and I finished the back stitching. And I don't have the picture for this because I had it in my things getting ready today, and James saw it and decided he wanted to look at it, and then he ripped it.
Oh.
So, but it's finished. This is Pineapple from Mill Hill. It's another one of
those.
those.
So cute.
So
I love that.
I
Lots of
think
beads
it's so
on
fun.
that too.
Oh yeah, there's a ton in here, but a really fun one. So those are all of my finishes, and that's exciting, but it's not nearly as exciting as one of the finishes Laura is going to show you, and she'll have to tell you exactly how she finished that whenever she gets to it. So take it away.
So last year, Keisha and I, when we hit, I believe, 500 subscribers, we did a giveaway, and I chose this, and our winner was Dee Stitches on Instagram, and Doreen, and she finished hers right away. I did not. I did mine on 40 count scrap from my stash, and I have it all like just shoved in here. I will finish it better, but you'll get to see what it will really look like. So there it is.
So
I finished
cute.
it on the 4th of July. And I
Nice.
really like him, and his beard is whisper. I still need to
Oh,
like
nice.
fluff it up a little bit more. But
Nice.
this is the little hoop that came with it. So, I mean, it is tiny. It is tiny.
Yeah.
I was happy to have it done. And then my big finish, I had finished my, I think I showed, yeah, because we filmed right after that. I had finished my first 25/7, which was my the one for my friend Debbie, and it was the Jeremiah Junction piece. So I decided that this was the only whip go piece I did not get to touch during May. And so I thought, I'm just going to make it my next whip go. I have to decide quickly, whip go, my next 25/7. I have to decide quickly. I got a stitch tonight. So it's Dance of the Tulips by Glendon Place. They did theirs on a pale green fabric, but I had this beautiful piece of fabric from Silkweaver. That's
Wow.
a solo. It's a Wexford cloth, so it's a little more substantial linen. It's a heavier linen, but that's it. And I had
So
already done the beading down here on the vase. Thank goodness. I had to do all of this kind of flower. I had a couple of the flowers, the cross stitches in on them, but I had to do all of the rest of them and put in the spikes and then tons of beads, and I had to do the butterflies. And I accomplished most of this left-handed. So
So
the
when Laura tells you that she learned how to stitch left-handed, she learned to cross stitch with beads
yes,
left-handed.
I cross stitched and beaded left-handed. Yes. So it's that I've been wanting to get a lap stand so that I could stitch two-handed. And this just kind of pushed that issue. I've been kind of dilly-dallying around about, oh, what am I going to what lap stand do I want, to be able to do this. But Katie just picked one that she saw would hold my hoops and ordered it and got it here within 2 days. And my mood greatly improved. So then I wanted to show you, Katie and I got back some framing, and it is just terribly exciting for us. So this is one of Katie's. It's Sweet Cup of Liberty from
Silver
Creek Samplers. See, my brain just would not do it. The frame is really cool. Can you see it's just kind of a weathered frame? And she liked it to go with to pull out all of the darker details and things in here.
Yeah.
So that's really cute.
So good.
And then this is one of her very early pieces on linen. It's her first picture this plus linen, and it was an orphan whose name is Ron. And the piece is Moon Garden by Blackbird Designs, Katie took a bunch of my Gumnut Stars silks and converted it. It's close. I mean, she chose the same kind of idea, but she did her own thing, and I just love how this one came out. So, and I love the frame. This one has, some worn places on this too, just to give it a little more antiquish finish. And then to mine. So I'm sorry, you guys, it's sliding down. I'm trying to make this bag stand up. Many of you know that I struggled greatly last year with my Just Nan piece, and it's Snowfire Christmas. Now all of my piles are sliding. It's Snowfire Christmas by Just Nan, and I finished it. And Katie said I finished it during our 24 hours of cross stitch. I was trying to decide when that happened, but anyway, this is what I chose for it. Just kind of a simple, it's more blingy than I normally would choose, but I don't know what you can see on this. I decided glass on this one because it is beads and treasures galore.
Yes.
I mean, there are huge treasures in the middle of this row and all bling. So that's that one. And then this is a piece that I just dearly love, and it's kind of become the thing with the Black Needle Society because this is where the first snail came from. So it's Magic Garden Sampler by Shakespeare's Peddler. And here's the snail. And we had teams looking for the snail of Shakespeare's Peddler, and they were all looking at her beautiful big reproduction samplers, and they're looking at her borders going, is that a snail? Is that a snail? We were cracking up, and no, it's this cute little guy right here. And we found this frame with the little floral pattern all the way around. I thought that was really sweet, kind of went with the garden theme. This chart is still available, and Teresa loves when she all of a sudden just sells a whole bunch of these. And we had to explain to her last year what had happened and why she was probably getting some crazy sales. And she got a good kick out of the fact that that's what we used.
Yeah.
So then I have one more, and this one was really special because after the news of the passing of Barb from Blackbird Designs, it hit me that this is what I had taken in to have framed, and it's my Quaker garden.
Oh, wow.
And of course, mine is completely different because I changed colors to make it fit. I wanted the purple one, and I went with the same feel that they did, but I had this beautiful piece of solo fabric from Silkweaver and just had to use it. And my frame on this is just another worn frame. You can see it's mostly wiped off of all of the little beads along, but I wanted it to be antiquish looking immediately. And so that's
pretty.
our framing.
Wow.
And I have two more pieces after we pick these up. Then our LNS posted, okay, I'm gonna lift this across just so it'll sit and not bother me. There we go. Our LNS sent a message out and said, okay, framing's all caught up. Now we're having another framing sale. You can bring 2 more pieces.
Oh, wow.
I managed to get 3 pieces in, but 1 because it's not part of the framing sale. So, and I'll tell you all about that when I get that back. But Katie kind of has me on this, Mom, you should get your things framed and displayed. So this wall will be getting a remake, and things will be closer, and you will see more behind us.
Nice. Awesome.
So exciting times.
It's exciting.
Okay, so I think that we are up to stash.
All right. So it's been so long that I had to be like, do I have any stash? Because I haven't really went anywhere. But Laura and Katie Landis have been somewhere. So I got Mac Cheese, which is another one in the Mouse trilogy from Mill Hill that came out last year. On your road trip, you got me Cindy Kane. So now I just need Patsy Pine. But
You should
this
show us
one,
the ones on the back because it's
oh,
there, right?
right, yeah. So I have this one, and this is the one I need. But whenever I was looking at the Cindy Kane, whenever you got that for me, I was looking at the back of it and I saw this guy, and I was like, well, I need him. That's important.
We stood in the
So,
shop and talked about which one we had gotten you, and we couldn't quite decide. I said, you know what? It doesn't matter. I know she wants mac and cheese, so we're getting her the mac cheese
right.
mouse, and that'll be it.
So I'm very excited about him. Then I don't have the stash with me, but at the Night Garden retreat, I won a contest for best pajamas. And all I can say is eyes up here. Because here are my pajamas. And I don't know how well you can see them. But I am a mermaid.
It was fabulous.
It had a tail, it had fins on the tail, it had a little braid down the side. They were so fun. And I wore them all day. And it was very, very hot because they are fleece pajamas. But I was like, you know what? If I'm going to enter this contest, I'm going to wear them all day. Because that was like the only day that I was really available to chat online too. I'm like, I'm going to wear these. And so I won the Pajama Queen contest, which means I won a lot of cool things. So whenever I get those, I'll show them to you.
Yes, we have to. We are getting everything together. Katie put out almost 60 prizes.
Wow.
She got out almost 60 prizes in the mail this week. I have one here that keeps flying in. I'm sorry, you guys.
That's okay.
So we're just getting the rest of them ready. We have a few that are here in town. You also won a pattern, right? From one of the.
So I won just in a random drawing. I won the chart Who's There from Satsuma Street, which is just a bunch of colorful owls in a tree. And it's one that I've like looked at whenever I've looked at Satsuma Street things. I'm like, I have plenty to do. I don't need this. And so I didn't buy it for myself, but now I have it. And
Would you also like to out yourself for Frogwarts?
Oh, so if you attended the Frogwarts retreat, I was Peeves. So every once in a while, I would just come and be obnoxious. So
starting before the retreat, while Katie and I were on our road trip, and people were yelling, they were so like, wait, you can't do that to us.
Right. So it's a play off of Hogwarts. So there are 4 different houses that everyone gets sorted into. And people are very passionate about what house. Some people are, some people aren't. But so there were going to be house sortings whenever they got back from their trip. So before them coming back, Katie had given me a fake list. And so I posted the fake list with a poem that basically said, it's April Fool's Day, everyone. This is not real. But oh man, people just saw house list and just went and found their names and didn't really read that.
Yes, the I don't believe that the Gryffindors enjoyed moving to Slytherin. And I don't think the Slytherins enjoyed moving anywhere else to Hufflepuff or any place else. So yeah.
So it was just funny. And then Katie's birthday happened during the retreat. And so I asked Laura, I was like, what's a food that Katie doesn't like? And so she said gummy bears. So I was like, it's Katie's birthday. Send her pictures of gummy bears. And I, of course, tagged her in it. So I'm sure every time someone comes with a picture of a gummy bear.
All day long, gummy bears. And dancing so gummy bears. And yes, gummy bears having accidents.
It was really good. It was a solid prank. That's the sort of mischief I get up to.
And only one person correctly guessed who Peeves was. And that was Janet. Janet Jabber.
So I gave a couple of clues to the people who were in one of the lives. I think probably the best clue was that I wasn't able to go to closing ceremonies for Frogwarts Year One, because they started at 6 o'clock on July 14th, and I was very busy. That was the exact time James was born. So didn't get to attend that part of it. But yeah, anyway, so lots of fun at the retreats, an award for me and mischief for me and another one. So successful retreat season all around.
Yes. I have a bag-o stash, and I'll go through as quickly as I can with this. So for my birthday, I got the Summer Solstice Be Stitch Me box. And I'm sure you guys have already seen this because I am very late. But I got the fabric and floss only box. And I have these beautiful flosses. This is Sandbox and Bering Sea. And these are 10-yard skeins. Beachy.
Wow.
They're so pretty. Siren. Eldorus.
Oh, I like that one.
Coral.
Nice.
Pink Sand. That one is really cool too. There, it's a beautiful palette. And Kelp.
Oh, nice.
And then
yeah, as soon as you held them up, it looked like beach.
Yes. And then I got a 50-yard skein of Atlantis, which is all of that blue and green, so pretty.
Yes.
So all of that together is just like, wow, so pretty. Love that. And then my fabrics. Oh, and I got some little candies in the box, and there was a pattern in there also, but it's a little bitty picture, and then the rest of it is the pattern. So I don't want to take the chance that I will mess up.
Right.
I got 1/4 yard cuts of 32 count linen. So my first one is Wet Sand. And then I got, oh, you guys, this one. Punch. Now, okay, that's beautiful there. But then, and I'm trying to leave them so that you'll get a good look at them. But it didn't open the way I thought it would. Look at this.
Wow.
Is that so cool?
So good.
Love that. Yeah, that was the showstopper there. And then I have Marine, which is
pretty.
beautiful, has these, pretty spots and things on it. And then my last one is called Aegean. And look at the color on that one.
Yes.
So that was a lovely surprise. And I think I'm just going to flop this right here because I can fix that later. Then also for, well, Katie has passed on a couple of charts to me because she's had some finishes. This one must have, there are magnets in things. Okay. So she gave me You Had Me at Flamingo by Hands On Designs. She stitched this big one. She hasn't done the little ones yet. I think that will be fun. And she gave me all of her flosses.
Nice.
All together. Okay, you stay there a minute. She also bought this twice. So Happy Birthday America by With Thy Needle and Thread. And it comes with the fabric that you put around the outside of the drum.
Ooh, nice.
So it's similar to the Easterish one that I got earlier this year. She also bought this one a couple times. It's the phrase at mint. So, from the French Kitchen series. And I loved this one. The colors are so pretty on it.
Nice.
And also for my birthday, well, no, because we didn't exchange birthday presents. This one she just bought for me. when she ordered some other stuff. So she got me this set of red alphabets from JBW. It's just called A Collection of Antique Red Samplers, and it's 5 samplers from a private collection. I sat down and read, and she tells you a little bit about each one. It's really sweet. And then Jeff and Bree, while we were gone on my birthday, when we went to celebrate both of our birthdays, he and Bree went through the stash they could find in here in the living room so that they could order some things for me.
Oh, nice.
And they got me this. It's Tender Heart Series number 4 from Blackbird Designs, Sweetheart Pocket. Really cute. And they got me Farmhouse, which is part of the Anniversaries of the Heart series.
Nice.
I already have both of these.
They tried.
And what's funny is Jeff said, where are these? And I'm like, they're in the little tub that sits right between us. My Blackbird is next to me all the time. He's like, no, because we use it, like we will set different things on it to pass them, you know, at times. So that was funny. And he's just like, oh, but also they bought me the flosses for Farmhouse.
Oh,
I did not
nice.
have these.
Well,
So
that's good.
when I get to number 5, then I will be ready to go. And who doesn't love a good Blackbird? So,
Great.
you know.
Well, obviously they know you do.
Yes. I also got, I have really, I don't know, Artist Designs and is really knocking it out of the park lately. I don't remember if I showed you guys this, but I bought this kit and it's limited edition. And it comes with fabric that she hand dyed and everything you need to finish it, including some pins, and it's just cute. And it's Aida, and I'm going to do it on her beautiful hand dyed Aida.
Right. Yeah, after you mentioned that, I went and I looked because I was like, I would like to do that. And the kit is sold out.
Oh,
you snooze, you lose.
Well, let me show you another thing that she has put out, because I am like so excited about this. The Love Boat sampler.
Oh, fun.
Is that adorable?
Yes.
And you could buy the thread pack by Color and Cotton for it.
Oh, wow.
So those are all of the colors
pretty.
that go in it. And then she always does something cute for you. So I got a little thank you card. Come on, flip.
Oh,
With this cute little
charm?
key.
That's cute.
Isn't that adorable? And it came in the little pink bag. We all like our fun things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
You know,
yes.
packaging is half the fun. You know, as people who package things.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, I don't know. This just hit me. It is just so cute. I couldn't buy the fabric. Color and Cotton put it out also, and it was sold out. But I'm sure I have pink fabric in my stash that I can do that on. I also got I did not take this one out. So let me pop the bag here. This is more of a challenge right now with my wrist. It takes me an extra minute. Okay. I got my fabric of the month from Jody. And my fabric this time, Jody from Steel City Stitchers Fabrics. This time my fabric is 40 count. I told her that I would do anything 28 to 40. Look at this. Are you getting that it's a really pretty green?
Yeah, I'm getting I can see a little bit of green.
Soft. I thought if I would wear a white shirt today, that would help. So I did kind of plan that. And then my other one, you will not have any problem seeing. Everybody must think that I need to stitch beautiful beachy things because look at this.
Wow.
Is that fabulous?
So good.
So yes, I need to pull out my Jody fabrics and get something on them and because they feel lovely. And I haven't gotten to stitch with it yet. I haven't started a whole lot new. Now you're not going to believe me once we go through our whips, but we'll talk about that a little bit too. Then we were at, I get this wrong every time, Stitchery Nook in Osage, Iowa. And I got a handful of fun things. And we've been to a couple other shops too, so I'm really just going to show you what I have. Previously, I had gotten this one, A Secret Sky from Modern Folk Embroidery. And while we were in Iowa, I bought myself a piece of white linen. And there are two different colors here. I have Monsoon Sky and Lavender Blues. They're very similar, but one of them is just a little bit different. And that's what I will be stitching with. So
very nice.
The Lavender Blues is this one on the end. It's hard to see like this, but it is just slightly, ever so slightly lighter than the other ones. And I ordered some things from Crafty Cat on Etsy. She does Flosstube also, so that's Crafty Cat on Flosstube. I got this cute, oh no, this one actually came from, no, I got this from her. That's right. A July 4th lady.
Oh, cute.
I do a lot of patriotic stuff because my birthday is July 3rd. So I really like it. And I also got this pretty one.
Ooh.
And it has a sewing machine. And then she always gives you a little blingy charm too. So there's the sewing machine and the little blingy.
Nice.
And I also got, if she's got purple on the site, I'm probably going to buy it. So I got this one. Oh, turn. There we go.
Very pretty. That's very you. That's a you thing.
And it has scissors.
Uh-huh.
And another little cute bling.
Nice.
And then she tucked in this cute little scissor fob. So it's a
little
cat.
Fun.
And and it's a bell, which,
Nice.
I think the cat would have a lot of fun with that.
Probably.
But I'll put it on my scissors. And I love getting stuff like this from her. She just does some cool things. In Iowa, I spotted this at the counter and had to have it. I love the sugar skulls.
Nice.
I know I got a couple other things from Kathy, but I'm already using them. It's been a month.
Right.
I am using things. Don't you find that? What I got from Threadwork Primitives, Lucky Crow pin keep.
Oh, fun.
Thought he was cute. I got Bowl Full of Bunnies by Kathy Barrick. I also got, I got Floss for something. Katie hates when I say that.
You just have to match it up.
Yes. I found this, A Peaceful Home. And it's a drum, and they show you here, this is by Plum Street. So they show you with it all laid out. That's what it would look like.
Nice.
Look, it's a huge house, you guys. I've been teased a lot about the houses lately. I may already have this one, but I really like it.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
It's from Lottie Da, and it's called Little Summer Sampler. From Summer House Stitchworks. She has out a series and it's called American Harmony. So this was the first one. Again, you know, I like my Americana. And this, okay, wait, they're stuck together just because my fingers aren't working. This is the second one. It's a Biscornu, and they show you both sides.
Ooh, nice.
And the cool thing is about these, it takes two colors. It takes Berry Cobbler and Blacksmith Blue. So this will be it for those two pieces.
Nice.
This floss, I do know what it goes to. And then just because I decided I should just have my own copy, I got this Feast of Friendship from Blackbird Designs. I love that. The urn that's bigger than the house.
Yes.
And it looks like I had some escaping down here. I have seen this and just had not picked it up. And I thought, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Designs by Lisa, the Hare and the Butterfly.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't he sweet? And then I think I have one of these, but I can never remember which one. So I bought them. Buzz Off from Plum Street Samplers. And the
Pepper
companion
really looks like he is telling you to buzz off.
and Eat Crow.
Nice.
And, you know, they're kind of looking at each other. So, and I thought I'm just getting them because, yeah. And then because it's July and I know, I'm losing my mind here. This is June wordplay. I already have July.
Yes.
I don't know which other ones I do not have, but I need to figure that out and get the rest of the series. From the Nebby Needle, I found Life is Fragile, and it just is so sweet.
That is sweet.
And from Shakespeare's Peddler, she just every once in a while will have some little quirky things that pop up, and I'm like, I need that. This is from 2013, and it is it's just called Let There Be Peace.
Oh, that's a nice one.
So I was a choir kid, so you know, Let There Be Peace. That's something that you got to sing a lot. And then we were in the quilt shop yesterday, and they occasionally will do, look, I have a mystery box. They occasionally will do events, and they have cross stitch classes. And left over from one of their classes, I got Catherine's Big Heart by Lottie Da.
Oh, fun.
And I liked it, and it's really pretty. And then I got to the front and got to see the model and really fell in love with it. And it came with all the floss and the fabric and a counting pin. If I can move that a little, there you go.
Wow.
So I just thought that was really pretty. And I think I got the last one that she had there. That was exciting. And that is going to be the end of my haul for today.
All right.
That was enough.
I got distracted halfway through because I'm sitting, there's a window right in front of me, and a butterfly landed on the window and was just there for a while, just opening and closing its wings. And so I just see that little bit of motion. I'll be like, what's going on? Oh, it's that butterfly. Doesn't take a lot some days.
Okay, Miss Keisha, are you ready for your whips?
I'm ready for my whips. So I worked on a lot of things, but I finished a lot of them. So I don't have a whole lot of whips to show. And my cover page for one of them has run off. I thought I had it all together, but sometimes I have to hurry up and throw things into my bag so that James can't have them. So I may have gotten into this room without that page, but we'll blame James if I did. because I thought I had it. Well, I'm sorry, everyone. I guess I don't have it here. But I'll show you what I did anyway. You've seen this one a lot because it's my 25/7 piece. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, sorry, everyone. I don't have it. But I'm working on Home Run from Mill Hill. And I actually got a lot more work done on this than I would normally because I used it for a few stitching challenges in the retreats.
Oh,
So I did a little more than 25 stitches some days.
look at that.
It's coming right along. So just to describe it to you, since I don't have the page. So this is like a flag up here that'll say All Stars. You can kind of see that. This says Play Ball, but it has a bunch of beads in it. And it says Home Run down the side. And that's going to be beads. And then I think this is supposed to say Strike. There are a lot of beads in this one. And then I'm working on some bats here, but then there's a baseball player and a glove. And so sorry, I made it in here without the cover page for that.
It's a really cute one.
I'll show it next time, I'm sure. So sorry, though. I'm usually not this disorganized, but I'm sure it was one of those. James decided that he needed it, and I said that he didn't need it, and it got tucked away somewhere. And then I started on this one, A Fun Every Day from January.
Still saving the penguin.
Yes. I'm saving him for the end. And I think I actually, since I finished that other one, this one would have been started since we last had a normal video. And I'm kind of at a stopping point because I need more periwinkle. But here's
so cute. Look at you motoring through these.
I know. They're a lot of fun, especially you get to a point with them where it's just kind of fill in. So now I don't really have to think about it. But I've only got like one more length of periwinkle, so I've been trying not to work on it too much until I can get somewhere to get some more.
Now, if you can sneak out at lunch, you'll have to just run over to Cece's.
The bad part is it would probably take double my lunch to get there and get back.
Okay, so after work one day, you'll have to go to the quilt shop if it's still open.
Wow, that's true. I could maybe do that. And then the only other thing that I've worked on that I can show you, because I'm working on a model, but I can't show you that, is Nice to Meet You from the Scarlett House. And this was picked up for me during the Great Cross Country Road Trip, the Landis ladies. And I actually worked on this on your birthday because you said you were starting a Scarlett House or working on a Scarlett House. I can't remember. So I worked on it with you on your birthday.
Aww.
So
you built the houses in honor of my birthday, right?
Yeah. I did work on one of the houses on your birthday. So there's where I am on that. So that one's moving right along. I mean, that sheep is going to take forever, I'm sure. But it's moving right along. So that's what I've worked on.
Awesome. Okay, I have a big stack. Again, I'll try to be brief. During our Stitch With Us, I worked on American Sampler House from Annie B's Folk Art, and I am stitching mine on 28 count Spring Morning from Color and Cotton, which is almost the exact color. And I got in those windows this last time.
Nice.
I have a few more to go, but partway through. So this is the day that I started stitching left-handed, because partway through our Stitch With Us, I realized that no, my right wrist was not in shape to be stitching. And so rather than just sit there, I thought, I can do this. I can do this. I can stitch with my left hand. And I did. I've since learned with the frame, the lap frame, that I can push through the point and push up the eye. And I've got that working for me. So then I worked on Coming to America. I don't remember if I've shown you guys this or if I've really done more, but I hit kind of a milestone with it So I wanted to pull it out and show you where I am. I finished my top page for one of my Whipco Whipco boxes. There we go. It's got a little crease. And actually about this much of it goes on to the next page. But I couldn't just leave that much undone. And look, Keisha, there are pigs.
Nice. I love them.
So then my next goal is to do another page, and it's been called, and I didn't want to do the names. I'm quick at lettering. So I did the border all the way down.
Wow.
And I've started on the side. Now, here's my trick I'm going to show you. This one, I was able to move along, and there are dashes and little things just inside the border that go with the names. So I would count and put them in as I went along so that I knew that I would be accurate.
Nice.
So just little things in there, like all the way down. Huh. So that's, it was the best way that I could think of to keep it straight and get that border in. But now I know how big my piece is.
Yeah.
That's exciting to me.
Right.
So then I worked on my fun every day. And because it was part of my May plans, I started a patriotic one. This is the whole month of July. So you have Tuesday and I have Thursday. We could do teas together if I'd get mine going. And mine will use Morning Glory in the background. But I am working on the heart. Maybe I should have done the July, but that felt the most patriotic-ish. Right. And this is what I have done so far.
Nice.
So I was working on this red recently, and this is, I left this much on it. So this is what I hooked in the stand.
Oh, wow.
To be able to hold that. It worked really well. I was pleased that I could actually do that and have it hold on. It's got a little notch out at the front that will hold my hoop. But behind that notch is just the flat pieces of wood that will come together really nicely and tighten down.
Oh, nice.
And then and I've already put this bag away, so I'll set this aside. Out of my little patriotic bag, I also had Land That I Love as a little whip. And so I've picked it up again, and I think I'm finishing it today.
Yeah, you're close.
I only have the lettering, and those little sheepies are in Whisper. That house is huge.
It looks like it.
They're 12 stitches wide, but it just was like, oh my gosh, they will never end.
Right.
And then after I finished Dance of the Tulips, my next 25/7 is Away We Ride by Blackbird. And this is on my Whipco board, and I had it to finish one page and then finish the other. Well, you'll see I've done all of the outside, and I am just to the inside.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so excited for you to get that one done.
Yeah, that whole border is done. But the craziness is that this house has something like 17 windows.
Wow.
And each one of them, I do a couple, and they're all close to 25 stitches each. So they're a few of them are just under 25. So depending on how my wrist is feeling and all that, I've been doing it right-handed though. I've been making it work. Then I had some new starts. I did have finishes, and Katie and I had agreed that we were going to start this kit that we picked up from Salty Yarns, and she has not started hers, but I did start mine, and it's called a fishtail, and I am working on this block, and you can see the edge along here. That was an easy place for me to start, so I have this much done. Nice. So this is the fish's tail. And when I moved over, I was doing the bottom, and I got all the way over to the end, and I thought, I'll just keep coming back with border. So I only worked on that a couple of days and I haven't gotten back to it, but I'm really excited to, because that is such a fun piece. And then on my birthday, this is when I told Keisha I was doing a Scarlett House piece. Oh, I haven't been showing any of my pretty bags. We'll talk about them another day. On my birthday, I started, my needle just came out here of this whip and poked right into my hand. I started Button Posies Pin Keep. I started the Pin Keep. It's Pin Keep and scissor weight. So I'm working on this. I cannot remember to tell you what my fabric. I was trying to see if maybe I had the name of it on here. I'm not going to see it. I'll tell you the next time. I'll figure it out and tell you the next time. But I found this beautiful piece of linen. It's from Fiber on a Whim, and it's one of their coffee series that's new. So it's on 36 count, and I did the red border with a single strand, but I decided the birds look too sparse, so I am doing them with 2 strands. So I am going to play with different, I think with different numbers of strands. I think the red bowl, I'll probably go back to 1 because that was nice coverage. And we'll see, like the leaves, I'll probably leave 1, but I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Now this one, I will show you the bag because when I ordered from Crafty Cat, she had this little bag.
Oh, fun.
Is that so cute? And it's got a real sweet little fabric inside. And the zipper pull, I'm getting turned the right way. I mean, she is Crafty Cat. So of course it turned over. It's a little cat head.
Oh,
Turn over, guy. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Is he just so cute?
So fun.
Oh, but 2 starts were not enough for me. No, not just 2. So I did a 3rd one. I've been dying to start this. Dreaming Girl by Barbara Anna. And this one has a bit of a funny story. So Keisha and Katie were stitching.
We're trying to do a candy a day, which is in last year's Halloween issue, the pattern by the Frosted Pumpkin.
And Katie cut the fabric in half. They were both going to use it, and she promptly lost it.
Yeah.
And I was looking for fabric to put with this Barbara Anna, and I found this beautiful piece of fabric. And I'm like, where did that come from? Because it was not in my drawer before. I've been in there and kitted up things and started other things. It was not there. I don't know who put it in there, but it's their piece of fabric. But look how pretty it is with this.
So good. That color is so good on there.
Isn't it pretty? I feel like it is so close. Mine's a little richer, maybe a little deeper. Right. But it's all DMC. I love this about Barbara Anna. She's just so creative, and I know there are a lot of designers who are designing again with DMC or designing still with DMC, but it seems like most of her things are with DMC, and she just does a beautiful job. So, but I started this, and then I got the package with the beautiful Jody fabric, and then I got the fabric for my birthday with the 2 other pieces that are similar. And so I really feel like it's a sign. I just need to be doing more things on these colors. I may do a whole range of this beautiful blue for all of my Barbara Anna Dreaming Girls. That would be kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
That is the end of my whips. That's enough.
Wow. Well, it has been a month.
Yes. Yes. And this is what happens when it's a month. So how about plans? Do you have anything planned coming up?
All right. Well, plans. So my birthday is coming up.
Yes.
And I'm not sure about like doing a sal or anything, but if you want to do something to celebrate my birthday, you can work on something that makes you laugh, because that's what I fully intend on doing on my birthday. So I'm going to be working more on my 25/7 piece because I work on that every day. If I can sneak away and go get some more floss, I'll work more on fun every day. But I have two very strong contenders for Keisha's birthday start, and one might get started before my birthday, and then one might get started on my birthday. So might pull a Lara. So there's this one called Where's My Margarita, which was it was a Silver Needle exclusive, and it has like all of these just different fibers that I've never worked with.
It just looks crazy, doesn't it?
I know. It just seems like it would be a lot of fun. And so I might start that on my birthday.
And we know you love Mexican food.
I do love Mexican food. What else do I love? Pigs and weird situations. So this is bacon and eggs from Pint Creek. So I'm also thinking about this one. So I'm not sure which one I'll end up starting for my birthday. Like I said, if you want to stitch with me on my birthday, just something that makes you laugh, because that's what I'll be doing. And then I guess I have to pick something else for our Stitch With Us videos. But
so one for Neville and one for Harry, right?
It's perfect. One's the chosen one. One could have been chosen.
That did not sound like a happy cat. I'm sorry. So I've been wanting to start this, and I think this would be perfect because I kind of fits sure this makes us laugh. Mind your P's and Q's.
Oh, very nice.
And I just have to pull fabric, and I actually think I have the fabric color it calls for, which could be really awesome. And I already bought all the DMC.
Ooh, nice. Can I tell you something else that would make that perfect for my birthday? So this year I pulled an amazing prank sending food that Katie Landis hated to her on her birthday. The only food I can think of that I absolutely hate and would never touch is peas. So it would be very funny to me if you started that on my birthday.
Well, I may just have to do that, huh? I love a good cricket, and I don't know that I have. I'm sure I have one started. Oh, I was going to tell you whip count. So I was kind of concerned because I went on that starting craze. I've reevaluated, and I have a few that will be moving out of my whips. I'm going to let them go. It's time.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot, and but anyway, a few. They're still in my count, and even with my starts, with the finishes that I've had so far, I am at 146.
Ooh, nice.
If I clear out now, a few of the ones that I have in there are going to be restarts because I'm just excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm fighting with the fabric and I'm not enjoying it. If I'm not enjoying it, it'll sit on that list forever. I need a quick sip.
Katie Landis.
So if I pull those out, all of those pieces out, I will be below 140.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty good because I know I was up closer to 160 when I started, and I've moved a bunch off, and I'm pretty happy with it. My finishes today were numbers 17 and 18, and I know I'll have 19 today.
Nice. I got up to number 12.
Yes, you just have been moving it.
Yeah. Helps whenever they're small.
Also in plans. Wow. Katie already has ideas for year 3 for the pattern and the mug. So we may get them earlier And I mean, she's not anywhere near design ready, you know, but she's got it all going. And also during Frogwarts, we have been talking about different things. And I've teased Katie. She's done a mug for each of the first 2 years, and there are 7 books. So there would be 7 mugs. And that, I know that's a magic number, but it feels like an odd set to me. And I keep saying, we need an 8th mug. We need an 8th year so we can have an 8th mug. And Katie is like, no, 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 no. So while we were chatting and being silly and all that and brainstorming, we decided that we could have a year 8 Frogwarts. And it will be an in-person retreat, and it will be a reunion retreat. So anyone who has participated in any of the 7 years of Frogwarts will be invited to come to our in-person retreat. We announced that a couple of times during Frogwarts. We want word to get out there so that people who don't live in the United States, and there are quite a few people who have bought the box outside of the United States, we wanted them to have a lot of time to plan. So we just did year 2. So that means they have 6 years to get ready. And it'll be about the same time. It'll be, mid-July. So we will be scouting, finding the perfect location and getting all ready.
Oh man, James will be almost ready to go to Frogwarts himself. He might have to come just because he was born.
And also we're getting ready for our Gilmore Girls retreat, which will be coming up in early August. And Katie and I have a lot of work and planning to do on that. So we're excited to get everything just finalized. So the boxes will ship out soon. That's always exciting. We love to see them go into the world. And we did our Stitch with Us for the Black Needle Society last night, and we will do one again on August 21st. So, and that's a free thing. You just have to be a member of our Facebook group. The way you become a member is you look up the Black Needle Society, and there are questions on there. You have to answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, then we give you a couple of days in case you just got distracted in the middle or called away. And otherwise we delete that, because we want to make sure that we have real stitchers in there, and we don't want somebody who's just taken your identity and gone off with it. So anyway, they're easy questions, and we love the answers. We have such a fun time reading when we say, what's your current WIP? And people say, WIP? 1? And then they give us a paragraph. And yes, it's fun. We love it. So lots of Black Needle news.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of Keisha news. Birthday coming.
Yes. So, but I think that's about it. So we want to say thank you for sticking with this. I know this was another long one because it's been a month. Hopefully Keisha and we'll film a Stitch with Us next week. And then
well, it's actually the first Friday of the month next week. So we'll have to decide if we're doing a Stitch with Us or a normal video.
Okay.
We'll discuss.
Ooh. And yeah, then we'll hopefully be back on doing our regular floss tubes more regularly.
Right. Whenever you don't have 2 retreats a month.
Yes.
That you're planning and hosting and that I'm trying to attend.
Yes. Yes. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us. And we hope you liked it and you'll come back and leave us comments, ask us questions. We love to do that. I'm playing catch up after retreat with answering things. And I know Keisha has been checking them too. So, because she knew that I was off in Crazyville.
It's where we live.
Yes. But other than that, I think we're just going to say bye.
Have a good week.